Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mary Momlaka and I talk about faith, marriage and lifestyle. Thank you so much for joining and thank you so much for your love and support. I cannot take it for granted. If you're new here, you are welcome and feel at home. So in today's video, I'm going to talk on the topic, why should I be informed before marriage? And let me start with the Bible verse that says, my people are destroyed because of knowledge. Many people fail because they lack information about what they do. Therefore, don't get involved with anyone before you get informed about relationships and marriage. Information must come before involvement, or else you are heading for a failure or even destruction. If you want a marriage that is built to last, then you must get all information possible on how to build one. You cannot afford to leave it to the last minute. You must get all the information you need, no matter the cost, before you start building. Just as an example, if you want to build a house, you must collect all the materials and even where to build that house, because the storms might come, and when that house is built or on a sure foundation like rock, no matter the storms, that house cannot fail. The same way is to marriage. When you have the relevant information on how to have a successful marriage, and no matter the storms, because storms will come, that house that house cannot fail. So you need to prepare yourself, and how are you going to prepare yourself? Someone might ask. You prepare yourself by reading books, you attend seminars on courtships and marriages, and mostly importantly, search the Bible for relevant information, because the Bible is the sure, the Bible is the manual for a successful marriage, because God is the one who instituted marriage. So anything that you need to have a successful marriage is in the Bible. So you must search for the relevant information in the Bible on how to have a successful marriage. Therefore, you must lay a good foundation for your future. Don't just take things for granted. Don't just go because you want to get married because of time or because people are going. You cannot afford just to take your life at stake just because you want to get married. Because your marriage, who you marry actually determines determines the happiness, your happiness in the future. So lack of information will only result in frustration, and especially since you and your partner are likely to be different from each other. You need to get information on how men are created. I know how God created men and how God created women, because as men and women we are different. We don't say that we think the same way. No, we don't think the same way. The way we think is different the way men think. So you need to have that idea. You need to know that thing, because it will help you in marriage. You cannot expect your husband to behave the way you behave. No, because we are different. Just as an example, women, we are moved by what we hear, and the husbands are the men are moved by what they see. So as a wife, it will help you, like as a lady, it is not just now that you look beautiful or you put on makeups, or you look just attractive. It must continue even in marriage, because your husband will be moved by what he sees. You cannot just be, now you are killing him with your beauty, and it comes to marriage you look like a grandmother. No, you must continue with that, because he will be moved with that. So those are just example of the things you need to learn. Also, you need to learn the roles. We have different roles as wives and husbands. You need to know the roles of a husband as a man, and you need to know the roles of wives as a woman. And those roles are based on what God has said. God, just as an example, God has said that wives, you submit to your husband. You need to know that, and you need to understand what submission is all about. As a man, you need to understand what love is all about. The same God has said you love your wives the same way Christ loved the church. So you need to understand those things, and these are the things that will help. These small things will help you to build, to have a successful marriage. I believe that God will give you grace to gather the relevant information for you to have a successful marriage. Before getting married, you cannot say that you are informed enough. No, you must get, just continue to get information. If you think you have enough information, just continue to learn. If you are in a relationship or not in a relationship, just continue to learn, because the time will come and this information will help you. I believe you have gotten something in this video. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up, and if you are new, you have not subscribed, just click on the red button below the video written subscribe, and also click on that bell beside, so that every time I upload a new video, you'll be informed. Thank you so much for your time, and thank you so much for your love and support always. Don't forget to comment in the comment box, I subscribe. Thank you so much, guys. See you in my next video. Bye bye.